Morning everybody. So autumn's here. Look at that. It's really chilly. I haven't done a video for a while because I've been doing some promotion around diary detox practitioner training, but I thought I'd do one this morning because something cropped up on LinkedIn that I wanted to talk about. So I'm wearing green because I'm going to be talking about thinking, and it's maybe a little bit of communicating my idea as well. But before I do, let's talk about the colours. So you've got the three green behaviours: thinking, communicating and improving. Those are the three things that, if you do them in the right proportion in your diary, will take you, your people and your organisation upwards, make you better. And I hope it's not getting too windy on the microphone. Then there is the amber behaviours: monitoring and directing. Nearly forgot them. And those are the things that, if you have them in the right proportion, will keep you where you are, maintain status quo, manage risk. Then there's red, doing, and brown, floating. And if you have those in your diary, it could take you, your people and your organisation backwards, make things worse. But there's also blue, and blue is about living. Living is about looking after your mental, spiritual and physical well-being. That's all about recharge, making you ready for the next thing, the next challenge. So I saw a post this morning, and the post, you may have seen it, it's got a picture of 9 pills on it, and it gets you to choose from one of 9, call it superpowers, but some of them aren't really superpowers, and you get to choose which 2 of those you would like. And it was things like be 5 inches taller, look 15 years younger, have the ability to read people's minds for 3 days. And I looked through them and I gravitated towards 2. And those were: have lots more money and be stronger. And I noticed in the comments underneath the post that some people were really avoiding saying a lot more money. And because I'd chosen it, I like to question why. Oh, wow, what did I miss there? And some people were saying, oh, I'm not going to get caught into saying number 7, which was a lot more money. And I would love a lot more money. And here's a reason that I would love a lot more money, is because I could help more people. When I was a kid, I used to live in a town called Evesham, big up the Evesham Massive. And we had something in the centre of town called Wallace House, and it was a youth club, really big building. Great what it had: a basketball court, 5-a-side football. It was kind of akin to what we have today as sports centres, actually, in some respects. It had a dojo for judo and loads of function rooms, video games, places where you could hang out with your friends, etc. And I think we've got nowhere near enough of that in the country. And I would love to have the ability to put on a lot more vocational type training, like around computing, around social media, around marketing, just teaching kids stuff they just want to know. Making music would be a brilliant one. So I would put on a lot more of those around the country if I had loads of money. So that's why I chose that one. And I like to stick up for people. And sometimes I probably stick up a little bit too much for people and put my foot in it, but it all comes from a good place. So that's why I choose those 2. But there was one that lots of people were choosing that I wasn't, and that really made me curious, which was number 8, and it was to be happy all the time. And a lot of people were saying they love being happy, they really enjoy being happy, wouldn't it great to be happy all the time? And got to be really careful here, because I think right now a lot of people aren't very happy, and I totally understand why. In the last 2 weeks, I've been in not a great place at all. But my business started because I wasn't happy with the status quo. And I think a lot of things in the world get changed because people are not happy with what's happening. Watching the news last night, and myself and my wife just finished it and went, this is crazy. You know, the news was apocalyptic. It was like something out of Black Mirror. And I think to a certain extent we have to experience that. I think if we were happy all the time, it wouldn't feel like happiness. And I just don't think a lot of the things that get changed in the world will get changed if people were happy all the time. There would be no disaffection, there'd be no displeasure. So I finally reasoned that being unhappy is part of what drives us to improve things. And I want to be really careful with this, because I know I'm not talking about long-term depression and things like that, not at all. But yeah, that's why I don't think being happy all the time would be a good choice. Certainly not for me. It wouldn't feel that way. So I thought I'd share that with you. Just a really curious one, and it probably gives you a bit of insight into me and what I'm about. So that's it. Don't know when I'll do my next video, let's see, but I'm hoping it'll be a bit warmer, or I will have found something warmer to wear. Anyway, love to see your comments below, and also I'll try and put a link to the original post in the comments below as well, so you can take a look at it and see for yourself what you would choose. That's it for now. Have a great day. Have a great week.